Hello, welcome to the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell here with Brooks Monaghan, women's soccer coach at the University of Memphis. We're going to talk signing day. As you've got several signees, you'll have a couple coming in next week. We'll do a little separate interview and we'll update you next week on that one. But let's talk about the signees that you've got in. Overall, pretty happy with this class?
Yeah, ecstatic. Not only are we getting some very talented soccer players, but just good kids, the type of kids we look for that are focused in the classroom, and they all, the group has got great character and a lot of potential. So very, very excited about this group of girls. Coming
into this year, was there a need as far as on signing day for a position on defense, midfielders, forward, or is it just best athletes out there?
No. I mean, we're pretty specific about what we look for, and obviously, losing the players that we lost this season, we obviously lost some very talented young ladies, and we need to replace them. And, there's high expectations on this group coming in. And, we're hoping that some of these kids, we feel that they have the talent, but we're hoping they transition well where they're pushing to play from the beginning.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the individual signees you have in right now. Start off with Janelle Hudson-Marks.
Janelle, extremely athletic. Our cousin is Usain Bolt, so she better be fast. But a Canadian kid from up in Ontario. Obviously, we love our Canadians. Can play a couple positions, can play in a wide midfield, can play up top. But again, her athleticism is amazing, and she's been able to score a lot of goals at the club level. So we're hoping that she can transition, and I believe she has that potential to do it at this next level.
So move along, Lauren Smith.
Yeah, Lauren Smith. Again, versatile player. We're looking to play her in the back. She's a big, strong presence, very physical defender, but has also played up top for her club team. And physically, she will be ready. She is ready. She's been ready for a couple years to play at this level. And again, very high expectations. I probably will say that for every kid,
right.
But there are extremely high expectations for all these kids. But Lauren is a kid that physically will absolutely be ready to play.
Third player you've got in officially is Brittany Gilbert.
Yeah, Brittany Gilbert. She was one of our late signees, and picked her up late, and we feel we really got a steal with her. It's just an unbelievable competitor. Just my dealing with Brittany since she has verbally committed to us and through the whole process. She's very professional. I mean, the kid wishes she was here right now, and. Again, versatile player. I'm looking at her as a defensive midfield. Again, athletic kid, ball winner, the leader type. It wouldn't surprise me down the road if she becomes one of a big leader for us. But another kid with high expectations.
Solid player. Next signee is Willa Taylor.
Willa Taylor. Yep, another Canadian. Go figure. Comes from the same club as Sesson Stevens, a freshman on our team now, the Vancouver Whitecaps. And Willa is somebody that actually my former assistant, Jody Grant, first saw years ago. So we've been keeping up with her and her progress. Another defensive-minded midfielder that can really spray the ball around, reads the game extremely well. Great presence on the field, physically ready right now, but very good soccer brain.
All right, here is Olivia Gauthier.
Yes, kid, another Canadian, from same hometown as Marissa Duguay.
Okay.
Coming from New Brunswick, you don't see a lot of kids come out of there. They don't get as much recognition as the Ontario or the BC or Quebec kids. But she's a kid who's spent the last 2 years at Shattuck St. Mary's up in Minnesota, and she's their captain. Another kid that's physically ready. A very smart soccer player, reads the game, communicates extremely well. Kid that that we feel has the tools to step in here and really compete to play from the start.
Get two more officially in. Lizzie Warner.
Lizzie Warner, originally from California. Has moved to the Chicago area, plays for one of the top club teams in the country, Eclipse. And Lizzie, again, a little bit versatile, can play as an outside midfielder, a forward. Has proven that she can score goals at the highest club level, playing for Eclipse. And just a kid that's got just got a knack for scoring goals. Has some great athleticism to her. And somebody that will only make us better.
And wrapping up the signees that you have officially in, Morgan Thornton.
Morgan Thornton, yeah, a California kid. Saw her a couple of years ago. She was playing for a small club, and then one of the top ECNL California teams snatched her up. So she's playing with them now. Versatile, can play several positions. I like her as a center back. She reads the game well. She's very, very composed on the ball and just smooth on the ball. She plays with pressure extremely well. Another athletic kid that, if we play her in the back, we see her as a defender, a center back that can go forward. But again, another strong presence. And, like I've said with most of these kids, they all have the potential. How quickly will they transition? We all hope sooner than later. How quickly will they transition to me coaching them, right? Because it takes certain players time. But can't say enough great things about these kids. For us, it's obviously it's about finding good players, but it's about finding good kids that buy into what we're doing. And I will tell you, when we had our official visit with these kids, we were just so impressed with this whole group, with just the maturity, the character, and they're ready to go.
Coach, before we wrap it up, obviously a lot of Canadians signed. You've always had a Canadian pipeline. When Jody was here, obviously her being Canadian was able to get up there. Obviously you guys had a good enough relationship and a lot of success here at this program. You guys were able to keep those contacts up there and continue that pipeline.
Absolutely. It's a big part of this program. We're proud of it. And we're constantly recruiting up there. I can't comment, but we've got more coming from 2016. We're recruiting for 2017 and 18. So, those kids have done extremely well and transitioned pretty quickly.
Has it gotten harder? Do you see more teams now trying to get up there?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of teams, but, we've established ourselves, and, the kids have had good experience. We've got kids, obviously, who've played for their country in the World Cups. And, we've had some kids who have come here who haven't played for the national team, who have then gotten on the national team. So, like I said, we love our Canadians and, we'll continue to recruit them, and they've done great.
Before we let you go, when do you get outside with the team again, get to practice? And I guess coming into the spring, into the summer, when these newcomers come in, the veterans probably are going to feel like they've got a little chip on their shoulder the way the season ended last year, something to prove next year.
Yeah, no, we've started. Obviously, we're in our 8-hour segment, so we don't get to spend a lot of time with them on the ball. But it's a great group, and they've been working hard. They've been working hard in the weight room, and the small amount of time that we just trained this morning, they were good. They're in good spirits. It's a very close-knit group of kids, and that's a huge bonus. But they're already ready. I had a couple kids in the office the other day like, Coach, why are we waiting until after spring break to play our spring games? And that's what you want to hear. Several of them are like, we're already set to come back early. So they're excited. They're excited, and so are we. Obviously with the returning group that we have, plus the kids we've just talked about, obviously we always set high expectations, but I think they're, realistic. And, August can't come soon enough.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. We appreciate
Absolutely.
it. That is head coach Brooks Monaghan. I'm Jeff Brightwell on the Memphis Tiger Network.